All right. Well, moving on to the next topic, which once again I'm gonna say I freaking love Dragon Ball. Anything Z, GT, freaking
Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball,
time,
Super,
baby.
movies, whatever you want to say, man.
And it don't stop, man. We got a new movie dropping in April over there in Japan.
Excited, bro.
Dragon Ball Super, Superhero. And this ranking right here of our top 3 Dragon Ball fights is going to be a lead up into that. We're just doing a hype train.
Have you guys seen like that movie poster that was dropped for the movie?
No, I haven't seen.
It's just like Gohan and Piccolo.
Fuck
like
yeah,
being
see?
surrounded by.
That's dope.
Called it.
That's gonna be
called
dope.
it.
And supposedly
Yeah.
people speculate that
yeah.
either Piccolo gets a new transformation or something like
Fuck
that.
yeah, bro.
It's about time, bro.
Because it's
This
like
movie's made for
his
me,
skin
bro.
isn't like all green how we're used to seeing it. He's kind of more like goldish. Which,
Hey.
if it is a new transformation, I wish it wasn't gold. It's like, all right, we already
know,
have the hair.
copying
you know,
fucking
like, come
Frieza.
on. Yeah, we got
Goddamn.
Frieza too. There you go. It's like,
Make it blue or something.
not even blue, because we got fucking God over here, Super Saiyan God.
we
which
don't
is
have as
also
much blue stuff going on.
I was
That's what mean.
more down for like a more
Yellow?
like a purple,
Okay.
for like a purple colorish, because he already has like
Racist. No, I was fucking-
Aw.
I was fucking around.
He already has purple in him, you know. Wait, does
That's
he?
true.
Or is that Frieza? No.
Wait, Piccolo?
Yeah,
yeah,
does
he
it.
has purple
He
like
has
on his
purple.
biceps
Okay,
or
yeah.
something
See,
like
I
that,
wish I
right?
said more
Yeah.
like that. Was like put in there instead of being
Ooh,
like
it's
more
all his
goldish.
body's like all like that.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That would be interesting
Dope.
as fuck.
Well, I guess us fans always come up with cooler ideas. 'Cause I
Yeah.
guess we just go like super crazy with it, where they just go more simplistic.
Yeah.
Have you seen like the Super Saiyan 5 like fan art, bro? Like that shit's way crazy.
Dude, I haven't seen fan art since I was a kid. Like, there's a whole like
So
Super
much
Saiyan
crazy
like
shit.
9.
Yeah.
His hair's all like past his legs, and
Which is dumb.
he has like all white ape like.
I like that one.
That one's pretty sick.
I like the ape shit, like going from Super Saiyan 4.
I remember
carrying
when
that
I was
on.
a kid, I saw this thing,
Yeah.
and it was like Dragon Ball AF, and I think it stands for
Yeah.
April Fools because it wasn't real.
Yeah, I know. That shit pissed
Oh,
me
yeah,
off
funny
so
stuff.
much, dude. I was like, you sons of bitches.
Talking about April
yeah.
Fools, that's like a couple days away. That's like 3 days away.
Honestly, oh yeah,
Oh,
it
no,
is like
2
2
days
days
By the
away,
time
yeah.
this episode is out, like from the day we're recording this is 3 days away. By the time this is out there, it might have already passed. We'll see. But it's funny though, yeah. April Fools would have passed.
Yeah,
But
that's
but damn, bro, like but yeah, man, we're doing these top 3 Dragon Ball fights. Everything from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super.
I
movies
don't
in between.
I don't want to say top 3 because it's always so easy to say more than 3. You know, let's just
Alright.
discuss some fights. That's all I want to do.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it.
I
I
will
feel
not talk about more than 3. No, it's fine.
Like,
No,
get
it's
out
fucking
then, man.
But shit, man.
All right, see, I feel like to start it off, I feel like one that's I think underrated because I saw every time I see like YouTube videos about best fights, one that doesn't get mentioned very often is the Mystic Gohan versus Super Buu. Just right when he learns to transform, he gets that new transformation after pulling out the sword and stuff.
Oh, after forever of this.
Oh.
Yeah. He comes back to Earth and like ready to fight freaking Buu.
That's a good ass fight. That's true.
That's a really good fight.
It's a good fight.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a good
a
scene.
it's a pretty short one, but really good. I like the hand-to-hand combat, telling him he's gonna kill him. Yeah, I like that one.
That's when it gets bloody.
Especially when Dragon Ball Z had gotten so bombastic with all the ki blasts at that point.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice to see a little more back to basics Dragon Ball type fight. for
Yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
Good swap. Good swap. I think another good one would be like when Cooler got introduced. Cooler when he was fighting all the Sea Fighters.
Fuck yeah.
Well, way back then when
One
I
of the best
seen him,
introductions to a character ever in all of
dude,
Dragon Ball.
when I seen him coming in and he got into his last final transformation with that whole helmet shit
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
fucking that
Fucking
Goku up,
dope.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
really like
fuck.
Cooler.
Cooler,
I
like
want him to be canon so
Yeah,
bad,
he's
man.
one of the characters that hasn't gotten canon.
I was hoping
Like,
he'd be in this new
lame.
movie.
yeah, like for me, I honestly liked it a lot. I liked like the whole impact of him being in there, like
So
that,
sick, man.
him just like everybody trying to go up against him, like he was like already ahead of their time. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck it, I don't care if you're Super Saiyan or not. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, no problem. And then like he's relentless compared to Frieza. Like he's
Yeah.
straight,
Oh, hell
he's
yeah.
constantly in Goku's
Way
face.
smarter, too.
Yeah, way smarter as well. Yeah, he's constantly in his face, constantly not giving him any breathing room. And then that's when I was like, oh shit, he's pretty badass. Can't wait to see what he's gonna do later on. Never showed up ever, and I was kind of disappointed.
Ever.
There was a second
Yeah.
movie. It's called Cooler's Revenge or The Return of Cooler.
There was,
When
yeah,
he gets that
and it's like
chrome-looking
meta
form.
Cooler. Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
I
That-
wasn't either. I liked the movie, just not the form.
Yeah,
I like the form. The movie was okay.
I was.
It was-
like,
Yeah, I don't love the movie. either,
It was
but
like to
the
me
form looks weird.
anticlimactic.
compared
It's
to the
like-
first
yeah.
movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just like like at the end, it's
Just
just
pace better,
everyone.
I think.
All those Chrome ones were actually just robots. It wasn't even Cooler.
That's what I'm saying.
Cooler was up in like in a ship, and
Which
it was just
so
like
not cool.
his head was just like attached to a bunch of wires. And the only way they beat him is because Goku threw too much power to his like core, and he blew up.
Yeah. It was just like
And I
for
was
Dragon
like,
Ball.
God
That's not a
damn.
good way to end.
I
it.
say
Yeah.
this though, Vegeta came in and saved Goku's ass in that movie because he was getting his shit wrecked.
Yeah,
that, Kakarot.
That's when Vegeta stepped up his game.
Yeah, but that's the Vegeta plan. He always comes in, saves Goku in the last second, and then he gets his ass swamped.
he gets bodied.
Yeah.
And Goku
Just
all
in
of a
time
sudden
for
saves the
Goku to
fucking-
save the day.
Man, Vegeta needs to win one.
That's the recipe. Yeah, honestly, he does. Honestly,
Like I feel like Vegeta
Well,
deserves
I'm gonna
it
go
lot
into
more.
a Vegeta fight where he does win.
Bring it.
Majin Vegeta versus Goku, baby.
Ah,
Rematch time,
I don't know about that
motherfucker.
one, about him winning, bro.
He won.
Okay, Goku already had Super Saiyan 3 under his belt.
He still won the fight, though.
I guess you're right.
He
I'm not saying he was stronger. I'm just saying
Yeah.
he won the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. See, my thing is because Vegeta is always killing. I mean, always fighting to an intent to killing Goku. I feel like he's already going full force at Goku, right? And since Goku has no plan on killing Vegeta, he's never gonna go full force to fight Vegeta because like he doesn't want to kill him. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
either way, he
But-
fucked up and lost the fight.
You're right. Yes, I
Square.
agree with that. He
He
did.
slipped on
But
the
that's a
banana
good one
peel.
too. The way that starts off, they're in a tournament and he kills off quarter of the
Fucking
freaking
crazy,
people in
bro.
that stage. I was like, oh, whoa.
This guy's back to his roots.
Yep,
Fuck
yep.
that.
And then how freaking Goku wants to fight him, and then
Just straight up.
what's his name? Supreme Kai's like, no, man, you can't find him. And he's like, oh, well, you gotta let me, or I'm gonna blow up these people over here. And that was a little taste of Goku turning back to his Super Saiyan, his Saiyan roots. And he's like, all right, go fight him, man. And then they go fight. That was a good one. I that was also in my list too.
That's a good stuff.
And what I say is the most underrated fight in all Dragon Ball history:
Which one?
Piccolo versus Goku.
Oh, Dragon Ball?
Oh.
Yeah.
Takaichi tournament. That fight is incredible.
That
Man,
Fight is incredible.
That's
I've only
like-
seen it on YouTube. I haven't
Bro,
seen it like
so good.
I haven't seen it like in the show yet.
Especially in context of that entire series of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So rewarding. You go through this entire journey of Goku really earning being the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to see this whole progression of him as a person and his martial arts skills just growing and his intellect in fighting really coming through to shine there, and the way that he's fighting Piccolo and really having to use strategy
Yeah.
at his disposal, you know? And the way that it escalates the entire time throughout the fight is just so well written, man. Like, it just gets cooler and more intense and more climactic, and it never lets up for a second. They blow up the entire area.
Oh, what, for real?
Yeah, they blew up the entire
goes-
arena.
goes
They
nuts.
were fighting in the arena like the
Yes.
regular like tournament.
And they
Tournament
blew
style.
it up.
Wasn't there people there?
Yeah, no, they left because Piccolo started going ham and shit.
Oh,
And then
okay.
they all started evacuating.
See, I
Kind of
haven't-
like Yu Yu Hakusho, kind of.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
Dark
Oh,
Tournament.
got you,
So
yeah.
I'm almost done with that. And yeah. So yeah, bro, like they were blowing shit up, dude. The entire arena was fucked up. They couldn't even go under the regular rules at that point. They just
Yeah,
the
they
announcer
just
was like,
started
"Fuck
getting
it,
down.
dude. Just win already, Goku." Jeez. He was fighting with his legs because he couldn't use his arms, bro.
Oh yeah, he like
And his head after he couldn't use the rest of his body.
Yeah.
He headbutt him.
Is that
Yeah.
the
And it's
one?
one of the most iconic shots in all Dragon Ball.
Is that the scene where he used Kamehameha with his legs, or is
yes.
that? Oh, okay.
Exactly, man. He Kamehameha wave with his fucking legs. How is this not the most hyped up fight of all time?
That was pretty sick.
Frieza, sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Ah,
The
wow.
transformation's cooler than the fight, though.
Yeah.
I've always said that. I'm not saying the fight's trash. Frieza vs. Goku was a great fight. I'm not saying it's not.
But
But
there is different levels
This, to
it.
me, is like one of the best anime fights ever.
Ever?
To me.
Whoa.
I'm just saying to me.
There's
Out
a lot
of the
good fights out
animes
there.
I've watched about maybe 15 animes.
Yeah.
Maybe. To me, it's one of the coolest fights of all time.
I can.
And I watched that the first time maybe 6-7 years ago. So it's not even really recency bias. Like, I've had a
Yeah.
lot of time to watch that thing. I love that fight, man. Like, I just really think it's underrated. Like,
It's because like it's I don't know because like Dragon Ball like I feel like a lot of people watch Dragon Ball Z but didn't take like the look in the prologue for
looking
sure.
at one of them right here. Have you finished Dragon Ball yet? See, lifelong
I have a
Dragon Ball Z and
Fucking
on.
sneeze
You know?
coming in. Yeah, dude, I haven't finished Dragon Ball.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
haven't
like
finished it
I
till
grew up
about
just
6,
watching
7
Dragon
years
Ball
ago.
Z, and like so that's why I stayed. And
Yeah.
because well, obviously back in the day there was no like streaming service. I
No.
didn't
Yeah,
have
like,
internet
wait.
till like almost high school, so I
I feel
couldn't
it,
really
feel it.
like look it up and stuff.
That's why
It was hard to find and keep on a consistent
That's
site
also
back
true.
then.
Yeah,
That's
finding
another
a
one.
good site, you couldn't really find it.
Yeah.
Once the DVDs came out when we were in high school, that's when I found
Yeah,
it.
and finding DVDs back in
Started
the day
getting
was
them.
so tough, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I was lucky enough to just have the movies, just the movies, not the series.
Oh my!
Mm-hmm.
I only had Broly because I kept it from Blockbuster and told him we lost it.
That's a good
Literally,
one.
that's why I have the Broly movie to this day.
Honestly.
Like the original.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, and it's so readily accessible now.
Oh, heck
like,
yeah, dude.
I don't know why Dragon Ball Z fans or whatever haven't watched it. I'm like, I know it starts off slow, but I'm like,
Honestly,
it ain't
I-
any slower than anything.
I'm
I've
gonna
ever
disagree
seen.
on that. I think it starts off pretty good.
Me too. It's just not the action anime
Yeah.
it becomes. This is when it's the adventure anime.
Mm-hmm.
But to
Yeah.
me, that makes the world cooler, and it was about. I miss when Dragon Ball was about world building,
Yeah.
and that was when it was, and
I-
it still gave you great fights along the way. So, but yeah, Piccolo versus Goku, dude, might be my favorite Dragon Ball fight ever.
Ever?
Maybe.
Damn. Well, you just said it's best.
It's the
Dragon-
best anime
best
fight
anime
of all
fight,
time.
yeah,
So
I'm
I
like,
guess I'd
whoa.
have to say it is.
Man,
But-
you're probably throwing some salt in people's cereal over there because
Sorry.
I don't know, man.
I'm
Of
just saying
all
for
anime?
me. I'm not saying for everyone around
Yeah,
the world,
nah, I
but
get
for
you.
me,
Hey,
it is.
This is what it's all about, bro.
Yeah,
Our opinions.
Yeah,
and-
exactly, man. Like, and I would say it's at least in the top 10 conversation of Dragon Ball fights.
Yeah.
Or you're crazy.
Feel it.
That's
feel it.
true.
I
That's
would,
true.
I would say next one for me will probably be like when it's gonna be Broly, like when the Z Fighters fight him for the first time.
The first time?
That's
oh,
good
that was
stuff,
good.
First
man.
time, that freaking music soundtrack for that.
Yeah,
I was
Bruce
so
Falconer,
pumped.
baby.
I was like, oh my god, like
That
he
guitar,
was,
man.
yeah, like he was just shredding it. And then, like, during
fuck
the
yeah.
meantime, everyone was getting their ass beaten. It was the
Yeah.
first time we seen Vegeta petrified because he knows.
Scared,
Yeah,
bitching out.
he was
but it was
being a
perfect
bitch.
the way
Yeah.
it went because he was like, "Oh my god, like there's no way to beat this thing."
Uh-huh.
It was like the first time in his life that he actually realized he couldn't win, and nobody could. And I just love seeing something different from Vegeta like that.
Exactly.
That stems
That's
back
so
to him as a
off
person.
of character.
But
from
it shakes
him,
him, to his core because he's like, I thought I was the chosen one.
Yep.
This is it.
This
This is the guy. It's not even you, Kakarot.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
This is the tell. And then like you see like Broly just straight up like he's just messing with him. He just drags like everybody against the ground through the buildings, no problem,
Yeah,
does
he's
them
wrecking
out.
everybody.
Like
Yeah.
Trunks got bitched out. That was like the first time we really saw that.
Yeah.
Trunks bitched out?
No, like he got like fucked up like
Oh,
pretty quick,
okay.
That was really the first time we saw that because every other fight he didn't win all the time.
Mm.
But I was rewatching the Android saga not too long ago because I'm watching Dragon Ball from the beginning again.
Yeah.
Here and there. And he didn't really lose like that bad to people. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
lost a couple fights, but he wasn't like getting his ass beat.
He's
And that shit, he was getting fucked up, dude.
yeah, I think at that point for Trunks too, his transformation when he went Super Saiyan, he was mainly bulk, so he didn't really
Exactly.
have the speed behind him. Broly,
Yeah.
he had the speed and the strength.
They
He
hadn't finished
fucked
that
him
arc
up.
yet, so he
Yeah.
hadn't got the quicker, more efficient speed yet. And I always liked that form, and I feel like that's where they got the idea for Broly's design.
Which
too.
one, him being bulky like that?
Yeah, because I feel like it looks very similar.
Yeah.
but in a
Very
good way,
true.
not in
Very-
a bad way. But and like I said, we'll leave his motivations aside.
Yeah.
The fight is great.
Yeah, I prefer the newer Broly fight, especially with Gogeta.
Yeah,
and
that was one of
Vegeta.
the next ones I was going
That
to bring up.
one's
That to me is like they just took
off
it up a
the
notch, and I
hook.
didn't know. I didn't
When they went
think
up,
they
in
could.
my opinion, they went up like 3 notches. bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
fuck,
I just
really?
didn't think they could.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of Super, that's why.
You haven't seen the
Oh,
movie either? Like
shit.
the newest movie? Like you haven't seen it?
None of it.
Whoa.
I like
Hey,
when
I'll
I
tell
ended
you
it off
what.
was like the boo. Like
I'll tell you what, they ended it too early. Like Super definitely had another couple arcs in it. I feel like before
I mean,
they
I
could have
don't
ended
think
it.
it's over yet though. Because,
I know,
yeah,
but
okay.
I'm just saying their first initial run,
Yeah,
kind of like Black Clover in that way.
got you.
But it's a fun watch, dude. Like
a good one,
I
man.
would say
Yeah.
you don't need to watch the Frieza arc. Watch the film Resurrection F if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it already.
yeah.
It's not the best of all the movies, but it's solid. It gives you some very important information and transformations that you'll want to see. And it gives you enough without having to spend all those episodes
tell you
and
the
watch
truth,
Gohan get bitched out.
You could probably skip like the first like almost 90 episodes because all that at the beginning is just like first fillers. Like I think the first 10 episodes.
Is it really that many?
Yeah, dude,
Damn.
because they cover destruction of the God of Destruction arc, which is in the movie.
Oh, true. I'm sorry. I just
This
totally
is in the
mixed it
movie,
up.
and
Yeah,
then
that one
the
too.
whole Frieza
Yeah.
movie again. They have all that again in the show, which is
I
like
actually
why
pushed
would
back
why
on
would
God.
they do that? You know,
I actually like God of the Destruction arc better than the movie.
Ooh.
you like the show, the episodes more than the movie.
I went back and watched it when I watched it when I rewatched it all again.
Yeah.
When I was leading up to the sub. A few years ago, I did enjoy it more than the movie. I felt like they fleshed out Beerus and the conflict a little bit better.
Yeah.
And the fight went on longer too.
It's almost the same thing to me, you know. I mean,
agree.
don't get me wrong. I think that,
But he hasn't watched it, so I
Okay,
feel like for
that's
him,
true.
it would let him get back into the world of Dragon Ball. I think the first few episodes you could definitely skip.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to watch them
Uh-huh.
because they really were dumb and made it really fillery, like off the
Yeah.
fucking jump. I don't know why you would do that, but anyway, go to like right when he's gonna get into the Beerus stuff, and I think from there it's very vital to kind of let him and Whis get developed for you,
Yeah.
for as a watcher, because those are important characters in the show.
Okay.
You know, they're pretty much his new senseis because it's been out for a minute. They were his enemies that kind of become senseis to him, so they're very important characters that I feel if you just watch the movie, you don't get much attachment to Beerus, where I grew that more from watching that
I guess you're
all
right.
the way through.
Because I don't know if you remember, but I think the movie came out before the series.
It did.
Yeah.
They did
Oh.
both movies, then the series, and
What?
and
Really?
they retreaded them. Yeah.
Oh,
So they
shit.
did
I didn't
movie
remember
1,
that.
the series, movie 2, the next arc, or they did movie 1, movie 2, and then the 2 arcs. I can't remember. But they did the God of Destruction movie
Yeah.
before the series for sure.
So yeah, that was pretty. I
But
guess
I would watch God of Destruction.
God of
Just skip
Destruction.
Frieza and watch the movie. I know
Okay.
it's kind of weird, but the Frieza arc doesn't add anything to his character.
Yeah, that's
Really?
true.
It doesn't add
Okay,
anything
okay,
to much
okay.
of the characters, really.
What
You
about
just get a little more time with the training to get
training
the
and
next
then
for
the-
transformation.
the Z fighters fighting the goons of
That to me is so lame.
Frieza. You get a little bit of Captain Ginyu in there.
I hate Captain Ginyu. So.
fuck? What about so what about Goku Black? Like I heard
That's where it comes together.
That's a good arc. That's
a good
one.
arc?
That's a really good
Now,
arc. Yeah.
don't skip the
Yeah,
tournament
don't skip it.
beforehand.
Yeah, 'cause there's like a tournament before
It's
that.
a fun tournament, man. I like it's short, sweet, to the point.
That you meet Beerus' brother and stuff.
Yeah,
And
they
then
do
that
something
shit.
to Piccolo I don't like. But other than that, I like that arc a lot. You get to meet Beerus' brother. Very important setup for the other universes in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You got multiverse, baby.
Yeah.
So
the power
all
tournament, right?
very important shit. Very important stuff. Like, just watch the God of Destruction arc, Resurrection F movie, and
Yeah.
then watch the anime all the way through the rest of it. It's either great or pretty good, and sometimes a little bad. Sometimes.
fuck.
Depends. I
Just
guess.
episodes. Not like a whole arc is bad.
I hear a lot of hate for Super, and I'm just like, man.
I think it's over exaggerated.
yeah, me too.
GT to me has much more issues than this.
Yeah, I guess
This-
so.
GT,
Super?
bro, you'll be pulling your hair out if you
I don't
try
know.
to watch.
I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm a fan of
Dude,
everything.
that early stuff in GT with Pan, it's damsel of distress every week for like 20, 30 episodes.
Yeah, you're
bro.
right. I do gotta
It's rough.
on DVD. I have like the season 2 of GT because
Oh,
like
it's
the
rough.
beginning of GT was kind of I.
It's rough, man.
Oh god, because the thing is,
It's
like,
rough.
how far is the limit with the power levels? Like, I know
For
there's
It's
like,
crazy.
For, like,
they
for
have
Super.
like whole new. Oh,
Super,
sorry.
it's
For
God
Super,
level,
they have
bro.
like whole new transformation.
Do you know Naruto well?
yeah, I
Do you know the
Of-
Susanos?
a little bit.
The
a
big
little-
Avatar glowy thingies? that they
yeah,
have?
yeah, that's one that I talked
That's
about.
the
Naruto
tier
and
we're
stuff like
talking
that.
about, base level. Like,
Yeah.
this shit's crazy.
Fuck. And then like, isn't there like a guy, like a bald dude, like Mr. Clean, that beats everybody up?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like at the end.
Now,
Oh,
here's a hot take. I think he is one of the lamest additions to the series.
That's so hard to say, dude.
That's-
Because I think he's so boring. He's so boring
That opinion to me
to
is
me.
wrong.
oh,
Dude,
He's so boring,
Some
bro.
of one of the best fights in my opinion in the whole like Dragon Ball
I won't
franchise
argue with you there. I
is
won't argue with
Goku
you there.
versus his name is Jiren.
Jiren.
And he fights Jiren. Ah, dude.
His fighting
Oh,
is fantastic. If he's
It's
not
so
fighting, he
hard.
is a snooze. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I guess he's right.
That's just me. He's so
just
boring in one note.
Because
man.
I guess he's so powerful. They're like, I'm just gonna chill here, and then all you guys could handle him.
Dude,
handle
for most
everyone
of the
else.
Tournament of Power, which is a tournament of power, it's a tournament between all the universes
Right.
for the survival of their universe.
Yeah, and it's
So
like
if
a
they
battle
lose-
royale type of tournament.
It's like
so-
Super Smash Bros. But if your team loses, we wipe out your entire universe.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's
fuck.
10, I think, or 12 universes.
10 universes.
Yeah,
I
10
believe.
universes.
There's 12 total, but 2 are too strong. to
Okay,
compete.
there you go. Yeah, that's why I got
Yeah.
mistaken. But yeah, there's
Oh.
10 universes, and
We're
each
nerding out big
universe
time, baby.
has 10 fighters, you know?
Yeah.
So there's obviously 100 fighters up in the ring fucking duking it out.
Right,
And
right.
so I like that arc a lot. Not
Cool
only
arc.
it's a really long arc.
It's a little too long, in my opinion.
I
Just
agree.
A little bit.
It's
Just
a little bit too
bit.
long, but you get introduced to so many
Cool characters. Mostly.
So many characters.
One really lame character.
Some kind of
Like, there's a few lame characters in there that I think are worse than Jiren, if I'm going to be honest.
Yes, exactly.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
I like to fuck with him about it. But to me, he's the most boring addition to Super for sure.
Like as a main new character, yeah. I
he
guess.
is so boring.
He
If he's
doesn't like-
fighting, it's good.
Yeah.
But if he ain't fighting, he's really boring. And for me, in a show where everybody fights, I'm like, I could have done without that. If you're not gonna give me some character arc or something, a fun personality. Like Cell, we didn't get any development, but he had a cool personality. He's creepy.
Yeah.
He thinks he's arrogant. Like
I
there's
like
something
Cell.
going on there.
Yeah, Cell's
Frieza, he has a
beast.
personality. You know,
Frieza.
Giro had a personality. You know,
Jaro.
Dr. Giro,
Oh,
he had a
yeah, yeah.
personality. He had a goal. He understood what he was about, and it wasn't the cliche. He murdered my family and my clan, and I must get revenge and become the strongest. I saw that already.
Almost in every
It's called
anime.
Hiei. It's called Sasuke.
Kurapika.
It's called Kurapika. It's called anime. It's called shonen.
Yeah.
He is the most fucking cliche ass shonen character I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Fuck.
Like he is so cliche. Like
Yeah.
when he's fighting, it's great, but everything else around him is just stock as fuck. It's like if you made your own character in a game but never made any changes to him, but you just leveled up his fighting skills on the skill tree. Man, you never changed anything about him, but his skill tree is up the ass. He's got 10 stars for everything.
You get like a episode
I'm
where
telling
you
you,
get
bro.
a little bit of his background. Which,
It's
I mean,
so boring.
What do you mean, man? That's like saying
killed my clan and I wanna
that's
get strong.
Saying Batman's boring because they killed my family, so I'm gonna be the strongest one.
That's why when this movie doesn't focus only on that, it's better because we've seen that already.
Okay, fine, whatever. I like Jiren. He doesn't like him as much, except if he's fighting.
Boring.
So like,
I can't wait to get the cricket sound effect on the board, bro.
Oh my God,
doesn't he body like the whole Z Fighter crew like
Yeah.
pretty easily?
Yeah.
Kind
Oh,
of, yeah.
is he
Well,
part
like
of
the
one-
strongest ones for sure? He does.
Yeah.
Is he
he
part-
bodies everybody essentially besides Goku. They actually have a real fight, you know.
Okay, so he's not part of like that strongest two
He is.
universes.
He
Oh,
is
he's
one
part
part
of them.
yeah.
Not the two, but he's the strong.
What do you mean?
He's
Yeah.
one of, or he is.
Yeah.
But I'm saying his universe isn't the strongest of all of them. They're the third strongest.
What?
Because the two that weren't in the tournament are stronger than them, I thought.
Is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
Fuck,
That's the
I
way
gotta
understood it.
watch Super
Because
again.
the two universes that don't participate, I can't remember the numbers.
They're just obliterated.
yeah,
Zeno
they were.
just blew
Oh yeah,
them
they
up.
obliterated
Yeah.
them. That's what it was. Sorry.
Wait, what? They just got rid of him because they're too
Yeah,
beast?
there's this other new
There's a
character.
godly character.
Even higher than a god character. His name is Zeno, and he's like this little like child thing.
I didn't like that character. either.
And I knew you were not gonna like him, like off the bat, dude.
I don't hate him or
He's like a
anything.
little. I want to say baby, but he's like a kid,
Kinda.
like a kid type thing. Like he
He's
gets
like a Baby Groot type character.
kind of,
But
yeah.
but he isn't as charming as Baby Yoda.
No,
or
he's not.
Baby Groot,
He's so like powerful. Like if you kind of get him the wrong idea just by pissing him off, but not even pissing him off, by just tricking him, I guess he could blow off your like universe in an instant, and he doesn't care. You know, he's just like, yeah, oh sorry.
What the
Bye.
fuck?
And he loves Goku.
Yeah.
Like, he's like sucking this dude off. Like
He does,
loves
yeah.
this guy. He's like on Goku's
Which
nuts.
how you brought up Black Goku, like Goku Black.
Chef's
the-
kiss.
the end
the
of
best
that-
part of Super.
That's a good arc. Just the ending of it to me.
A little formulaic, and I saw it coming, and
I didn't- I-
a little
kind of.
too anticlimactic.
I saw it coming in the latest episodes when the
the
arc was
reveals,
about to
you
end.
know what
I
I
was
mean?
like, oh man, don't tell me this is gonna happen.
But the way they resolved the fight, I think could have been done better. But it's
Yeah.
not like you're like, fuck this shit. But you're just like, oh, man.
It could have been more. It could have been. They could have done a lot more with the story, or is it more of like?
I
the-
think the way they killed them off originally, and then like they could have left it like that, and then
They made it seem like they killed him, but then they brought him back, and then the way that he got eventually actually got taken
See,
out.
we don't
was
want to
not
say it because we don't want to
satisfying.
spoil it.
Yeah, because this arc is so good.
Yeah,
Like, you want
it's
to
really
watch
good,
it.
yeah.
Like,
Is
I don't
it?
want to spoil it.
Out of anything, you could, if in my opinion, if you don't want to watch anything in Super, you could just watch the Black Arc and then the Tournament of Power, and I think that's good enough, honestly.
That would
You
be good.
could.
But you're skipping off on another good tournament. I still like the.
I like the tournament.
the
beforehand.
Frieza Black fight. I mean, Frieza Black, Golden Frieza versus Goku and Vegeta. That was pretty cool.
YouTube it, bro.
Yeah, you could YouTube it, I guess. But I mean, if you
That
have
arc,
if you have
there's
Hulu,
nothing
fucking
to
might as
that
well just
arc.
watch it right
It's just
there.
the same shit.
Shit, that's
Watch the movie.
I take it
or
back.
skip
I
it.
like the Universe 7 versus 6.
It's a super good tournament.
because they introduced another. I want to say villain.
One of the coolest characters.
Coolest
in
characters
there.
for sure. His name is
Hit.
Hit. Ah, man,
Hit?
that guy is an assassin, and
He's
he
the
has like.
opposite of Jiren. He's actually interesting.
Yeah, he has
He
some
fights
pretty
well.
good stuff. Yeah, he has this little this power that he just literally goes 2 milliseconds into the future, but that's enough to like wreck you. And then he just from that he like grows, like he learns new stuff from there, and it's really good.
He can
Wow,
he
that's
can like
interesting.
control time around his opponent
Yep.
and almost slow it down enough to where he's faster than you.
He learns that like later on in the show though,
Yeah.
not just off the bat. but,
Yeah.
Fuck.
like off
Yeah.
the bat he just knows
He's a
like, oh yeah, I
boss.
could go up 2 seconds from your future, and I already know what you're
Bam!
doing.
I'm there.
That's-
Bam, punch.
That's an interesting take for sure. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
One of the
I'm
best additions, man.
Yeah, that Goku versus Hit fight in that tournament was good. Like I've watched it so many times because it's so good. And as they're fighting, Hit's so impressed with Goku because he's never fought anyone like Goku. Usually he like one punches people and they're done, you know.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
now
dude.
with Goku.
One fight I want to mention, keeping on topic and going off topic, Goku Black and Zamasu versus Trunks, Vegeta, and Goku fight. That shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
that was pretty dope.
They have a
Yeah.
couple fights, but
They have a
it's
couple
usually like
fights.
segmented off, like maybe
Yeah.
Goku versus Goku Black, and then
Uh-huh.
Vegeta versus Goku Black, or something like
Or
that.
just Zamasu versus
Or
Trunks.
Zamasu versus Trunks. Like they kind of have like several fights throughout this arc, but they have one fight where they're all fighting each other, like almost like some WWE tornado tag team shit.
I was-
4 versus 3, and it's just fucking, or 2 versus 3.
I think
it's so good.
There's
man.
this one part or one of the fights. It's Trunks and Goku versus them two, and that fight was
that fight's
good.
really fucking awesome. too.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a tie between those two. Some of the best fights in Super for sure, and possibly up there for one of the best fights in the series, man, like all the series, because it's so good.
Yeah, I should give
And
that
the
a shot for sure.
animation
You
is
should watch
updated
it.
because it's modern.
It's good.
And it's so cool because the way they can animate things these days.
Yeah.
That's why the Broly fight for me in Super the movie was a lot better, because they're really getting out there with the way they can animate things.
Yeah.
oh,
my
You know,
gosh. They
so
have-
it pushes the choreography.
They have
to
this
be better.
fight, dude, where like
You know?
they're being so strong, they break like they shattered their dimension and they're in a whole other dimension. Not even
Like
fuck?
What If, but it makes way
okay,
more better.
exactly.
Example
Okay,
in
perfect
this
example.
context.
It's like we know,
With the
you know how,
Watcher
where the
versus
Watcher's
Ultron.
chilling, watching everyone.
Mm-hmm.
They go into that kind of like pocket verse thing.
what
Like
the
Yeah.
a
fuck?
pocket universe, bro. It's fucking
Like,
awesome.
I can't even say multi. Like they go to a different universe.
Pocket
Nah.
universe,
They
yeah.
go to like a whole different dimension.
Yeah, it's
See-
fucking dope, bro.
God
Yeah.
damn it! That power, their power levels are like out the
It's
fucking
crazy.
chart.
This one, yeah, and that movie for sure. It's like they're
Like
off.
Super is like it's S tier, bro. Like
Yeah.
they've gone like way beyond. That's why people like Krillin don't make sense to do anything much anymore, because it's
Yeah,
just it's way
I-
out
I
of his
agree with
league.
that.
You know, like Gohan and Piccolo, I have an issue in this series, and that's my
Especially
two main
Gohan,
problems.
dude.
They don't do shit with these guys, man.
Yeah.
And
Fuck.
to me it's like they don't have to be the strongest, and they don't have to win the fight every
Yeah.
time. To me, they should beat some of the let's say Goku Black and Zamasu, for example. Gohan should have been in there and at least beat Zamasu. And then
Yeah.
maybe Goku Black fucked him up, right?
Okay,
Where
that
he's-
makes way more
He's
sense,
contributing to this fight,
Uh-huh.
and he's doing something, but at the same time, he's being a scholar at the other point in the arc, you know?
Yeah.
Like, let him be a different character than Goku. Let him be a dad. I actually think that's a strength. That's the problem. Let him be a fighter, and let him be a scholar, and let him be a dad. Make him a well-rounded character from what we come to know him from, and where you want to take him to be different, you know?
Yes.
It's like Boba Fett. Flesh it out. Let me get both sides. Let me get some badassery.
I don't know.
And let me
I
get
don't
some
know if
shit.
that's a good example because
No,
look
I'm
what
saying
happened.
what they're going for. I like what they're going for,
Yeah.
but the execution isn't there. That's why I'm saying.
Oh,
the
so
same.
pretty much like
Yeah.
Gohan. Okay, I agree on that. Gohan.
What they want to do with the character is admirable.
I guess you're
but-
right. He's just like Boba Fett. You have such a high image in the beginning of this, like of Dragon Ball Z.
And
you
you know his history.
You're like, whoa, this guy's gonna be one of the best characters ever. Nah.
No,
Really?
Yeah.
and they don't use him well in Super at all. Piccolo is literally a babysitter.
Throughout the whole show.
Literally.
And then when it's time for action,
I'm not playing.
He gets
He's
bodied.
He's in one tournament.
He's in 2 tournaments.
Yeah, he's in 2 tournaments. Tournament of Power, he has good moments though. I
Yeah.
will say that. They have Roshi has a good moment. Krillin has good moments. 17 comes back in full force, and I love it.
Me too.
But it's like almost too little, too late a little bit. But
For
this
who? For
movie-
17 or for Piccolo?
For Piccolo and Gohan
okay.
being in the tournament
Yeah.
of power with all the universes. It's a little too late, but I appreciate it's there. But for the most part, man, they waste those characters big time.
I had big hopes for Gohan back in the
Sorry,
cell,
man.
so
Me too,
The
man.
movie, I think, is going to give us that. I think Superhero is about to give us that on a
man.
silver platter.
I want that redemption for Gohan because
It
Gohan
looks
was always
like
my
it.
favorite until they took the dive for him.
Dude, Teen Gohan was my favorite for a long time. Yeah.
Dude,
Me too.
Gohan was my
Gohan
favorite
fucked
Dragon Ball Z character, and Trunks. They were my favorites. I liked them more than Goku and Vegeta as a kid.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, I just feel like they dropped the ball with Gohan, especially, and Trunks and GT was wasted. But everywhere else, I think he's been used pretty well.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Goten was awesome, and I don't feel like they do shit with him either. That's the problem.
yeah.
Kid
Where
Trunks
the
and
fuck is
Kid and
Goten?
Goten, they don't do shit.
So
That's
what-
true. They don't do a lot of stuff. Like they should have been in a tournament of power for
Yep,
sure.
They could have been in the tournaments, no problem. Kick some ass, had some fun. It'd have been great.
Like
they didn't have to fight the villains.
They should have easily replaced freaking Roshi with with
with
Goten and
Gotenks.
or Gotenks. Yeah, exactly. Especially because supposedly it's funny because that whole tournament we're talking about is supposed to be 45 minutes, but it's like
it
90
goes on
episodes.
for like a year.
What the fuck?
Like the episodes aired
Yeah,
for like a
like
year,
a whole
year
year.
and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus,
So
fuck.
like you're watching almost for like 50 episodes and they're not even like halfway
Yeah,
done with
I
the
would
fight.
say it's like
and you're like, whoa, this is supposed to be 40 minutes? That's crazy.
if because 3 episodes is an hour,
Yeah.
so you're looking at like maybe
3 episodes? That's
you're looking at like maybe how many hours are you looking at, man? Like
shit, I don't even
3
know.
fucking
3 for sure more than 30 hours, that's for sure.
yeah.
God,
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's like a lot of episodes.
That's how many years? You guys can't
Like
remember.
overall for GT.
Overall,
for
it's not
GT,
big
for Super. I
It's,
think
only,
it's
it's less than 200.
yeah, for sure. It's like 169, I think,
Yeah,
or
it's
something
not,
like
it's
that.
not a lot for anime.
It's
bro.
not too bad. It's
Yeah.
not
Like
too
it's
bad
like
for anime.
mid-range.
Yeah.
Not like 12 episodes like one anime he told me about called Super Crooks.
Oh,
like
that's
that's
good
literally
one.
12 episodes.
Yeah.
It's not that short, but or like Bebop, it's 20
Oh, yeah.
some.
Oh yeah,
But
that's like
it's
extremely
still
short for
pretty long.
everybody.
I love Bebop, man. That's good stuff. But anyways, yeah, man, any other Dragon Ball fights you want to mention before we roll into that Moon Knight?
Man, we could talk about it all night, but nah, not right now.
All right,
we'll save it for
man.
another topic.
Yeah, because we're going to be doing some more Dragon Ball discussions and everything leading up to the new movie. Whenever that drops, you're going to have a review and discussion about that on the channel. You know what I'm saying? And, but yeah, man, Dragon Ball all the time. Drop your favorite fights in the comments, man. We want to hear from y'all,
Oh,
dude.
please do. I want to see what you guys think about the fights.
Yeah, man, whether it's
Tell us
top
something
3,
that we
top
don't even
5,
know,
top
forgot
10.
about, honestly.
Yeah. And yeah, mention any great fights that we forgot to mention. We know Team Gohan versus Cell is cool. I love that, quick Trunks versus Frieza, but
Yeah.
we don't want to go on for too long. We want to hear from you
For
as well,
real.
man.
Goku
Let
versus
us know.
Vegeta, Goku versus freaking
Yeah,
Jiren.
everything's Goku all the
Here we
time.
go, yeah.
We wanted to mention some more unique